Hello again. We are at Babaji's house today, Sunday the 28th of April. And today we have Googs here, one of Babaji's oldest friends and one of the people in Babaji's circle who've known Babaji and been with Babaji the longest.
It's been about 20 years now.
Yeah, so please tell us what your name is, where you're from, and how you got to know Babaji. And
Paul Singh Sagu. My nickname's Googs. I'm from Leeds. I'm 47 years old. I've known Baba since I was 27, so that's 20 years.
how did you get to know
I
Baba?
got to know Baba.
Yeah.
My cousin Antonio sent me to see Baba, but it was difficult to get here because you couldn't get hold of him. I didn't know where it was.
Yes.
So finally, I came to see Baba.
Okay.
He was wearing, at the time, he had funny coloured pink hair, smoking a cigarette,
Okay.
and he had a black dog with him.
Why did you come to see him?
Business was bad.
Okay.
I thought it was business that was just bad things aren't working out. Hang on, something's not right.
What
here.
business was it you were running at the time?
Still in the same business, in the property business.
Well,
So
property
it was,
business.
at that time, 2-3 years before that, was doing very well.
Okay.
I came to see Baba. He said, personal problems. And I thought, I'd never seen a holy person before.
Yes.
So he said, personal problems.
Yes.
And okay. And he says, come back on Sunday. So I came back on Sunday. I must have gone during the middle of the week.
Okay.
I came on Sunday and he said, come at 12 o'clock. I was the first there, and he made me wait till 8-9 o'clock because there was coaches and hundreds of people waiting to see Baba.
Was it in this house or was his previous residence?
In a previous place he used to stay on Oxford Road.
Okay, okay.
I went to see him, and then I can't remember what he did because it was so long ago. And then, he gave me something like a stone. Put this on this day, do this, and then come back after 42 days.
Yes.
And within the 42 days, I'd either sold 3-4 properties. These were my properties.
Yes.
I'd either sold them or the deals had gone through. So instead of going on the verge of bankruptcy, I was no longer threatened with being bankrupt because I couldn't pay my loans.
Okay.
I'd sold some property.
Yeah.
And I was getting back up there.
So you felt your business is running again?
Yeah, the business was running again within 6 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, and I mean, since then I've travelled all over India, Pakistan, Greece.
So that
all over with Baba.
That opening that Babaji provided for you made you connected you somehow.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
Babaji,
right now,
yeah.
20 years later,
Yes.
I know that somebody had done some kind of black magic on me. I know that now. I didn't know then. I didn't know what this was then.
Well, was that the cause of business going down
Yes.
in the first place?
Otherwise, why would you?
Yes.
Why would things start up again?
Okay.
So that was the first start of the long journey.
That's right.
And then business picked up. It picks up really well. And then sometimes business goes down because it's business.
Okay.
Baba says sometimes your stars affect your business, your health, your family as well, which I accept.
Of course.
But I remember once we needed to go to India.
Yes.
And all my money it's in property. You can't just have instant cash.
You were going to India with Babaji.
Yeah, Baba.
And what was the purpose of the trip?
We were taking my brother who had a problem. And Baba said, the only person I know that can fix this problem is my guru. Because this was 19 years ago.
I know, his guru in India.
Who's passed away now. It's been 10 years.
10 years, okay.
And that particular month, I didn't have any money.
Okay.
So I sold my car and I funded the trip because Baba doesn't charge money to people.
Yes. He doesn't have money of his own.
He doesn't have money of his own. He helps people out. We sold the car. We bought the tickets. We took me, Shankar, and my brother and Baba, went to see Baba's guru in India.
Yes.
And then we came back and business absolutely flourished.
Yes. So you got to meet Babaji's guru.
Yeah, Babaji's guru.
And what was his reaction to see? How did he receive you? Did he like you? What did he do to you?
First time I met him, he hit me with a stick a few times.
Oh God! What a welcome.
Yeah, which was, you don't know what's going on. You're just listening to Baba. And then the second time I met him, he was absolutely fantastic with me. He used to collect all the broken toys, all the broken, like kettles and
Yeah.
anything that could break.
Yes.
He used to collect them in a box, and every time I used to go to India, he used to ask me to fix them.
Okay.
And I used to say to our Baba Ghai, Brad, this is like 50 quid, 20 quid, I can just go buy some new ones. He says, no, you must fix them. So I used to just do all his repairs there. And I think that might have been his guru's way of getting me into
Developing some skills.
Developing some skills to build property, and I built a handful of houses.
Right. So you became a handyman by the exercises
Handyman,
he gave to you, something you couldn't make sense of.
I couldn't make sense
at
of
the
it
time.
at the time, no. So he was thinking 10, 15 years ahead.
Absolutely. You couldn't see where he was going.
Yeah, I mean, now I've built some real good size homes.
Yes.
Not small ones, proper.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah,
properties,
3, 4, 5,000 square foot properties.
Right.
Which is a difficult job to do in my area, Leeds, because you can never find land.
Yes, yes.
It's very difficult to do.
Yes. Okay. Right. So the blessing that you received from Babaji and his Guruji helped to improve your business, to get better, to make more properties, and have a better life, basically.
That's right.
And what was the impact that Babaji himself or his Guruji's blessings on your extended family, your parents? What was your parents' reaction? Because from what I understand, your faith, your background is from you're from the Sikh community.
Yeah, that's right.
So obviously, getting too close to Babaji and going all over the place with him would raise questions with your parents. Who is this guy? And what's your connection?
I
what was the reaction to that?
At first, I'm the one that brought my father here.
Yes.
And my father, my mother were close to Baba. They travelled all over with him.
Okay.
But Baba brought a pundit from India.
Yes.
And the pundit obviously brainwashed my parents, saying that I will make you a big Baba, I will make you millions a year.
You?
No, not me, my brother and my father.
Okay.
This is my brother that's passed away.
Okay.
But I didn't have any respect for this other person he brought from India.
Yes.
I'm not a lover of pundits or anybody. I just see Baba, and that's it. That's just me.
Yes.
Nice, simple, easy.
Yes.
I don't. If somebody offers me a better deal, I'm not interested.
Yes.
Because I know Baba. I've known him a long time.
Yes.
So they met somebody else that Baba had brought here, and they decided, hang on, this guru's promised me all this.
Yes.
I'll leave Ghai Baba and I'll follow this guy. So they followed this guy.
Okay. Your parents.
Parents did, yeah.
Yes.
And they lost everything.
They lost everything.
They lost everything.
Okay.
They lost everything.
So in terms of property, financial,
they lost everything.
Everything.
They lost everything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you felt that it was because of the switch faith from Babaji to the new Pandit.
That's right. To the new Pandit. The Pandit fleeced them.
Yes.
They lost their business. They lost their house. Not the next day. But,
yes. Gradually.
But Baba had already told them.
Yes.
That if you follow this guy, this is what's going to happen.
Yes.
They didn't listen, so they paid the price for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And this was when, roughly?
Oh, I'd say, now you're telling me, probably about 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago.
About 10 years
but
ago.
you stood the course. You stuck
I stood
with
the course.
Babaji.
Yeah, the usual course was,
yes.
We've got a better Baba, a better priest. Why are you wasting your time with Baba? And I says, look, I'm not wasting my time. It's my decision.
Okay.
This is Baba. I've known him a long time. He's helped you. He's helped many other people.
Yes.
This guy's, I mean, I remember years ago when I used to come and see him.
Yes.
I mean, he's spiritually stronger now, in my opinion, than he was a long time ago. But when he'd seen a lot of people, his health it really drained him.
Yes.
Whereas now it drains him, but it doesn't drain him for a day, 2 days. He's back on his feet very quickly.
Yes, I mean, you could even, I can even remember when he was on the life support machine.
That's right, yeah.
Everybody gave up. Yeah. His immediate families were called in to say goodbyes, and next thing you know, he's sitting. He's very well. He wants to go home on the same night.
Yeah, so, I mean, everybody was asking me, how is he, this and that, and I says, well, logic dictates that he's not going to survive.
Yes.
But it's Baba. I've known him a long time.
Yes.
So until he's gone, I'm here.
Yes.
And on the 11th hour he wakes up.
Yes.
3-4 days later he's seeing people again.
Yes.
That's what
this is amazing. So you have no plans of going anywhere until Baba is about. Excellent.
That's right.
All right. Well, that's an inspiring story.
Inspiring story.
I mean, Babaji.
I've seen the man, and you've got many other statements.
Yes.
He lives for people.
Yes.
He doesn't live for himself. And sometimes he gets tired, worn out,
Yes.
depressed.
Yes.
Sometimes, but
Yes.
not for long.
But he's a human being
He's a
after
human
all,
being.
isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a human
I mean,
being.
what he does
Yeah.
is, I don't know anybody else in the whole world that could do it. Because how can you resist? I mean, if he wanted to make money, he could literally make billions.
Yes.
I mean, I'm surprised he's not sent me to the bookies and say, here, put 20 grand on this horse and you'll get 2 mil back. But that's not the way it works.
No.
Because you're going to pay a price for that.
That's right.
You'll pay a price for that.
Yes.
And he knows which horse is going to win.
Yes.
He knows which shares is going to go up.
Yes.
But he doesn't take advantage of that.
No. Exactly. I mean, you put it the best. He lives for people.
He lives for people.
And he suffers as a consequence of taking people's
He does
problems on
suffer,
his own.
but he recovers fast.
He recovers
We
fast.
can't do what he does.
So there are some powers up there who are looking after him.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Otherwise, at the age of 18,
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people younger than 80 years
Yeah.
old who can't even remember their own names.
Listen, if I drank a bottle of whiskey, it's going to take me a week to recover.
Yeah.
This man will drink a bottle of whiskey and he's
Sharp.
all right the next day. He sharpens up.
That's right.
I mean, what does that tell you? Does that tell you he's got a superhuman liver? Does that tell you there's... You know, after a bottle, he can still walk around and run around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'd be paralytic probably in hospital, and this guy's 80. So
That's just amazing. I
the,
mean,
the,
having
will, the,
all-
will, the willpower he has is unbelievable. I mean, last week he was smoking cigars,
Yes.
and guess what? He just packs it all in for a week. All right. I don't think he was too happy, but after 3-4 days, he's okay.
He can cope with it, yeah.
He can cope with
That
it.
is amazing. I mean, having all these abilities and powers,
Yeah.
and yet he's not doing anything to better his own life,
No.
to benefit personally himself,
he's doing-
or even his immediate family.
I mean, he's doing this for others.
Yes.
I mean, you hear about these things on TV. You'll watch a movie.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so used to it. If somebody mentions a possession or a,
Yes.
what do they call it?
Yes.
Exorcism. I mean, this is like a bang 2-minute job for him.
It's a few seconds job.
2 seconds job.
Before we get carried away, Goose,
Yeah.
I'm just going to finish this quickly because I
Yeah.
know you want to get away. I noticed from the videos and pictures and all the history that's been documented
Yeah.
with regards to funeral pyre
Yeah.
campaign that
Yeah.
Babaji started and fought and eventually won it.
I mean,
I saw you were everywhere.
Let me tell
Do
you-
you have anything to say
Oh,
about
my.
that story?
That was absolutely hard work. It wasn't an easy game. I mean, you're taking the British government to court.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's not a small thing. I mean, Baba's had headache off the council, who won't give him any grants. They just wanted to push him away.
Well, tell us what it was he wanted to achieve.
Well,
what was the
what he wanted to achieve was fairness
Yes.
for people. I mean, the Muslims have got their own burial grounds. The Jewish people have their own burial grounds. Christians have their own churches and burial places. Hindus and Sikhs, they're a mild sort of community.
Yes.
But Baba's, he stood up for something. This is what the community needs.
Yes.
They need their own place. So he's taken, the people have tried before and they've not achieved it. He's taken the government to court.
Yes.
And it was hard work. He was all over India gathering evidence. When we went to the appeal court, as we were walking there was me, Baba, I think there was somebody else. We jumped out of a taxi, we were walking down there, and there's paparazzi like you're a superstar. And we didn't know this, and me and Baba were saying, well, it must be for somebody else. And we get there, and there's like hundreds of
You're
photographers.
focused on Baba.
I mean, it's for a man from Kenya to come to England and take up the right for a religion.
That's right.
I mean, in India,
Yes.
if you saw the news clips,
Yes.
they worshipped him like a hero for
Absolutely,
standing up for the minority.
I've seen
Yeah.
celebrity journalists in India fighting to
Yeah.
get a glimpse of Babaji.
That's right.
And
I mean, he's actually
yes,
he's actually achieved it,
yes,
but we've just got to put the finishing touches on.
that's right.
That's it.
Yes,
He's achieved the goal. There's just a few finishing touches.
that's right.
And guess what? It's a question of money. And it's not small money, it's millions.
That's
if it was
right.
small money, we'd gather round and we'd sort it out.
Yes,
But we don't have millions and millions spare.
true.
But you never know, it's Baba. Something always comes out of the hat.
Yeah, you know he's going to get what
He's gonna get it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
no
I'll
doubt
do
about it.
whatever I can to help.
You'll be there to help.
I'll be there to help.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's excellent story.
Anything else we need to cover?
But if you'd like to add anything, by all means, just say it.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
No, if you have something more to say, that's fine. If not, thank you for your time. And
If
best
I've missed
of luck.
something, we'll cover it later.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Yes, thank you.
Hello, Baba.
Hello, come on in.
Okay.
Come on in, yeah, not bad. How are you doing?
Not bad, thank you.
Good. Okay. Here we are. We've got Mr. Jassa here today at Babaji's. Today is Saturday, the 27th of April, and I was curious about some of the activities that's going on, and I thought I'll ask the people who know Babaji the longest, and that is the story of whiskey and what's going on here with whiskey offering. And I thought Jassa would be the best person to talk to about this. Jassa, I keep hearing about this whiskey and prasad and all that palaver, and I don't really know what it means. And would you please tell me, there's whiskey coming in, there's whiskey being processed or offered to the gods, and then the whiskey, I hear from people that has some special properties and value, and it has blessings. And you have personally experienced about this kind of what they call prasad.
Yeah.
Would you please tell me what it is and what your experience is about this? Thank you.
Right. First of all, we know Babaji for 20 years.
Yes.
And we've been whiskey black label, only
Yes.
black label.
It has to be that brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
This whiskey now is in my hand. One we present to Babaji.
Yes.
Babaji give barrel,
Yes.
Then he comes a prasad. Then
Okay.
get more power, blessing from Babaji.
Prasad means offering.
Prasad means offering
Yeah.
to that god.
Now see,
To
he
Baruji.
put this here,
Yes.
Okay.
right? There are two glasses there.
There's two
Okay.
glasses.
See?
All
so whiskey
right.
goes in there, and every night we change it. and
Oh,
put that
right.
whiskey in there.
So
Yeah.
this is done bit by bit.
Yes.
So it takes a long time to go through one bottle and have a prasad.
Exactly.
So, okay, so it's a very long process and a lot of prayers and blessings goes into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then Babaji give
Okay.
us a bag. He says, keep in.
Yes.
We keep in our shop. Anything happens, let's say if the fridge doesn't work in my shop,
Yes.
we spread a little bit on the fridge, and work suddenly start working.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's happened with me a few times,
Few times.
Yeah, 5, 6 times.
And what exactly happened? Give us one example of that
I mean,
fixing your
actually,
fridge.
it's actually the belief. I believe in Baba, I believe in
Right.
God. And this prasad, when we spread, say, if there's something wrong, there's one time I spread the whiskey on the fridge,
Yes.
put the switch on, and smoke start coming from the fridge.
Wow.
Then I said, why smoke comes from this box? When
Yes.
I opened the box,
Yes.
I seen the wire was burned.
Burnt.
So I replaced the wire.
Yes.
See, I found the problem is.
So it basically helped you to take you to the point of problem for you to see the problem and rectify it. That is brilliant.
Plus, if you drink this with, if you have it, you have a drink a little bit.
Yes.
You don't get hangover next day.
Okay.
You're fresh. Even if you drink, you're driving. You're not
Yes.
supposed to do that.
Yes.
In case you have to.
Yes.
If you have little spoons a little bit,
Yes.
then the police won't stop you and
Right.
anything. So
Yes.
it
Yes.
will happen.
That's right. Wow.
Tell him
That
about
is-
Jay.
that is
Jay
amazing.
Driver.
Yeah, the
Yes.
one I had a builder.
Okay.
And I bring him to Babaji about 10 years ago. They was sleeping at Sunderland. They were
Okay.
20 miles from Newcastle, Sunderland.
Okay.
One day we was drinking with the Babaji.
Okay.
And he had too much. And when he was driving, police stopped him on the way.
Okay.
So when he came out, the police said, "Are you drink?" He said, "No." The police give them balloon to blow.
Yes.
And it's bang, it's burst.
Yes.
They had second one burst. I said, I haven't got no more. So they let him off.
They let them off.
Yeah.
That is an amazing story. And by the way, this is by no stretch of imagination is encouraging the drink driving. This is just what's happened to the people. And because it's happened, we just mention it.
Open this, I'll show him. Now you will see the bottle there?
Yes.
These is the bottles,
Yes.
Okay. Now these bottles, either we drink it or I'll give it to somebody,
Okay.
and it's an offering, it's a prashad.
That's right.
It's not like a whiskey. You
Yeah.
have seen,
Yeah.
whenever I go, I won't buy it from the pub.
Yes.
I won't, I will take my own and take it there.
Excellent. So this whiskey is basically, when you drink it, if you believe in it first and foremost, it's not bad for your health. It doesn't give you hangovers, and it's good for your health
No,
as
no.
well.
2 weeks on the machine,
Yes.
life support machine.
Yes.
And I came out, doctor said, don't do what you are doing
Yes.
for 6 months, and I started doing it the next day.
Drinking the whiskey the next
Yes.
day after you came out
Out
of
of the
life
hospital.
Yeah,
support.
yeah, that was us. Baba came in, he said, give me whiskey, I'm dying for...
Okay.
So
Wow.
what's
I
he
asked
doing?
them for the whiskey in the hospital also,
Wow.
but they couldn't let it. When I came, I had a good drink. Next day I was fresh.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, because it's an offering.
It is.
It's not people think, oh, you know, I'll tell you why. Last night, you know, when we went for a drink and this,
Yes.
you have seen I will never buy it from the pub.
Absolutely.
I will
You,
drink my
you
own.
overtake yours. Yes.
Because this thing is not a whiskey.
Yes.
It's much more than whiskey.
That's right. I've always noticed that you do that. Now I know why. That's great.
Yeah. See?
Okay?
Right.
That's great. Thank you very much for the education.
Thank you, Master.
And I look forward to having a glass of that later on today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello everyone. Today is Sunday the 28th of April 2019. We are at Babaji's house with a gentleman here who would like to introduce himself first of all and tell us how he knows Babaji and why he came to Babaji and what Babaji had done for him. Please go ahead.
I first time came in 2010.
Would you please tell us what your name and
My
how
name
you know
is
Babaji?
I'm living in London,
Okay.
and then somebody tell me about Babaji,
Yes.
and then I will be come here 2010,
Okay.
and still now I move more than 10 years.
Yes. So you first met Babaji.
8, 9, 10
yes.
years.
Yes.
Then slowly everything sorted out, doing Babaji, and then for my living as well for UK permanent.
Okay. So you came to Babaji first of all because of
Yeah.
your immigration status.
Yes.
So you went a British citizen at the time,
Yeah.
and you came to Babaji for help
Yeah.
with that issue, and that was in 2010.
2010. Yeah.
And that was the first time you met Babaji.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did he do for you, and how long did it take for your immigration situation to be sorted out?
Nearly 3-4 years.
3-4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So in 3-4 years, you were able to.
Yeah, able to everything, British
To do
passport, and a lot of things. I couldn't tell you, but I can
Okay.
manage. They give me a lot of things.
Right.
You know.
I understand that, but it's a very quick time. From my memory, you have to live here with a legal visa for at least 4
Yeah,
5
before
years.
that, yeah.
And it's amazing that your situation was
Yeah.
sorted out in 3 years. Now, when you applied for a British passport, to get a British passport from passport office, how long did it take them?
1 month. After 1 month, they give.
So you applied for your passport, and after 1 month,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
passport was issued.
Yeah.
Even that is a bit
Yeah.
too quick.
That's
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent help
Okay.
from Babaji.
Yeah.
All right. So after that, you continued seeing Babaji.
Yes.
And what was the next issue that Babaji helped you with?
Yeah. I am happy.
You are happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they give a lot of help. and
Okay.
Many things. you know.
Okay. Well, a lot of people come here with all sorts of reasons. Some
Yeah.
people come from spiritual guidance. Some have immigration problem, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
We had a couple of
Some,
ladies
yeah.
last week with the same issue.
Some,
Some people also come with health problems,
Yeah.
or sometimes with possession and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with your family that Babaji was able to help in terms of health or
No,
possession?
family is okay, procession. They will give a lot of help for health-wise, work-wise,
Yes.
you know, and these things.
Okay.
And my brother-in-law,
Yes.
he's have some problem. He's going in India and give help as well. And
Okay.
now he's better now.
He's better. Your brother-in-law lives in India or in here?
India.
And when did he get help from Babaji?
Last 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. And what was the issue he came to Babaji for?
Issue is he's know very well.
Yes.
Okay.
And so once Babaji have a look, after that they find and still now be good.
Okay.
And you know, when you contacted Babaji about your brother-in-law in India, what was the situation with your brother-in-law? How was he?
They're feeling sick. They're feeling dizzy. You know, they're sleeping all the time.
Sleeping all the time.
Yeah. Then he's
And was he able to do any work at the time, or did he not feel like working?
no field work. No. But now everything's sorted.
And when Babaji went to see him, what did Babaji say the problem was?
Problem is the ghost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did Babaji explain to you as to how this ghost possession happened?
No, never explained to me, but he's explained to them.
Right.
Oh, my brother-in-law. But they now everything fine.
And do you know how many times your Babaji visited your brother-in-law?
I think 2 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's in India.
Yeah.
And when exactly did that happen? Was it last year?
Last 6 months.
Right.
I don't know a date,
Right.
but last is 6 months.
All right. So last year.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, last year.
Babaji visited India last year, and I think it was in November. So
Yeah.
perhaps it was
Yeah,
in
November.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
November.
Okay. So ever since you met Babaji for the first time in 2010, and then after that for your brother-in-law's issue, so you kept in touch with Babaji and you come to see Babaji regularly because you feel he's a helpful person and he keeps you right if you come and visit him. Could you tell us, for all the help that Babaji has given you and your extended family, how much he's charged you for his services?
No, nothing. They nothing charge anything.
So he's
Free of
never
free.
asked for money?
No, free of cost.
Free of
They
cost?
never ever tell any money, any charity, nothing.
Nothing at all. So you just come in and you get help and
Yeah,
you go
there
away.
too many. I know nearly 8-9 years. I saw many people come.
Yes.
They nothing charge anything,
Okay.
and many people is now better.
Okay.
I know 8-9 years,
8-9.
but they never take money anything
Okay,
from
okay.
anyone.
Okay.
Anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Have you been to any other Babas or spiritual?
No.
So the Babaji is the first
Only
one. you've come to.
only Gurdwara. That's
Okay.
all.
All right, well, that's great. Thank you very much for your time
Oh,
and
thank you,
all the best for the future.
Yeah, thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Asker, you've been to Babaji's. You've been to India with Babaji last November to do the usual thing that Babaji goes to India for, visiting the holy places, getting the holy water,
at Hardwar,
and all the rest of it. Yes,
all the rest of it. And then Babaji wasn't feeling well,
yes,
and we decided to come back earlier.
yes.
But we tried our best. We couldn't get a seat booked.
So you've done all your tasks,
Yeah,
and you
we've
were
done
ready
all
to
our
come
tasks.
back.
We were
So
ready
you
to
went
come
to the
back.
travel agency
Yeah.
to book your ticket. What happened next?
And next, then we went to Pagoda, Jassa's place,
Yes.
Kangri Wall,
Carry on. Yeah.
Jassa's place, and from there, Jassa rang Babaji, saying that his brother-in-law was possessed.
Okay.
And then we stayed there, and we went to their house for Babaji to have a look at the gentleman.
Okay. So from where you were staying to his house, what was the distance? Was it next door?
40, no, it was about 40-50 minute drive
40-50 minutes drive to get there. Okay.
to get there.
Okay.
And we went there, and Babaji saw the
patient.
the patient,
Yes.
and he wasn't all there.
Okay.
He seemed a bit weird
Yes.
to me.
Okay.
And then after that, Babaji took over,
Yes.
and he sorted it.
It was apparent that the person is suffering from possession.
Yeah.
And Babaji, obviously, having done so many of them, detected it straight away, and he was able to do what?
he was able to sort him out.
Right, to take the ghost out.
Take the ghost out,
Yes.
and also advise them what to do as well.
Okay, and did Babaji visit the person again?
He went second time to check up on him,
Okay,
to see if he was clear,
to make sure. Yes.
to make sure that there was nothing wrong with him.
Okay, great.
And after that, we came.
Babaji, would you like to tell us what do you remember from
Yes,
those days?
see, actually, we were supposed to come back. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that ticket
Yes,
changed
yes,
because it was a rush period and all that.
yes,
Just rang me
yes.
from London. I was in Delhi.
Okay,
He told me, Babaji, my brother-in-law, because Jassa is like a family, very close to me.
yes,
Go and see him.
yes.
So we went to Jassa's house in India.
From Delhi to
From-
Jassa's
yes,
house,
yes,
which is
Kangniwal, which is, and from there, next day we went to Phugwara, to their house.
okay.
Oh, sorry, his in-laws' house. When we went down there, I saw that his brother was possessed and was possessed by the grandfather.
His own grandfather.
Father possessed him. See what happened? His mother-in-law, she is disabled.
Yes.
She is in the wheelchair.
Okay.
The grandfather wanted to come back to Phugwara. Now, how could one woman in the wheelchair look after her husband? And then, and they didn't want him to come, but he died.
Okay.
And when he died, they went and got his ashes.
Oh, right. Okay. After
Okay, when they
cremation.
got his ashes, what they should have done, get rid of the ashes there and then only where he was living or there.
That's right.
They brought it in the house.
Oh, instead they
When they
took
brought
it.
it in the house, because these spirits have got no relationship, nothing. And he was hurt
Right.
because he was hurt that he wanted to die with the family, within the family, in
Okay.
a family house, and he wasn't there, so he possessed him.
Wow.
And when he possessed him, I could see him. So what I did, like I usually burned them, see,
Yes.
all the possessions. So when I was burning, I could see that it's burned. But after 4-5 days, I think Hanek rang me. Yes, he's a other brother-in-law, that boy's brother.
Yes.
Babaji doesn't seem to be well. I went back again.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I went back, I saw that is clear.
Yes. There's no
The thing
possession.
is, he was so lazy, he didn't want to work. See? So when I told him, I said, look, I can't sleep, I'm saying, I said, look, no, take him to the psychiatrist, get the medicine.
Yes.
And they did. And then I told him, I said, look, I can see that there's nothing wrong with you.
Yes.
So I told his brother-in-law not to send him the money because he became lazy.
Yes. He was acting as if
Acting,
he's
yes,
still
yes,
possessed. He
yes.
can't do anything, but he was actually all right. And with a bit of help from psychiatrists.
And I told
he
him,
could
I
get
said,
that.
oh, he will stop the money. And then when we went back,
Yes.
he was normal.
He was normal. That's an amazing story. That's an amazing
That
story.
is that story. Now
Okay.
come to his story.
Well, he actually, we had about 20 minutes talk to Jassa just before we
No, no.
called you in. And,
See, like I said,
yes.
he came down and I told him, I said, apply for the British passport.
Hello, everyone. We are at Babaji's house today, Sunday, the 28th of April, with a couple of gentlemen who I haven't met before here, and I thought I'll have a chat with them and see who they are, what their story is, and get to know them. Would you tell us your name and where you're from?
Yeah, my
please?
name's Noor Hussain. I'm from Dewsbury.
And you?
My name is Tasaddaq Hussain and I'm from Dewsbury as well.
And your brothers?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, how do you know Babaji, and when did you first come here, and why did you come here? Tell us what you know about Babaji and your journey.
well, basically, it's been about 4 years now, and I had a dream. In my dream, I came here in my dreams. I come to see Babaji in my dreams. And then, I don't know, it's a bit, I didn't really understand. I saw a dream and everything, and I was a bit confused and I felt a little bit scared because, you know, the Babaji's chair,
Yes.
you know, like, I don't know, when I saw that, I thought there's something not right here. But anyway, after a couple of months went past, somebody recommended me that, look, there's a Babaji in Newcastle, and you know, he's a really good guy and he helps people and stuff, and you know, so I thought, okay, yeah, why not? I'll come down and I'll come and see this Babaji. And I actually came down here, and when I came outside,
Yes.
and I saw, you know, the flowers and everything, the garden, I thought, you know what, I've been here, but I wasn't really sure until I stepped inside the door. As soon as I come inside, and when I had a look everything inside and Babaji's chair and everything, and when I met Babaji, and I thought, you know what, I'll come here. I came here in my dreams. I came here in my dreams.
Did you tell Babaji that?
So I told Babaji, I did an interview as well before.
What was Babaji's reaction to your story?
Babaji didn't really say much. Babaji said, well, you know, I can't remember what actually Babaji said, but Babaji was actually a little bit surprised. But this is not the first time it's happened to me. I believe that I've got some sort of a gift. Like, I see things in my dreams, and then obviously after some time goes past, I go there and I do these things. But I've been coming here to see Babaji since then. After that, Babaji has been helping me in a lot of ways. Babaji has never asked me for money or anything like that. And I truly believe that Babaji is my murshid, because also previously, in the couple of years time, years ago, I also seen Babaji in my dreams. Babaji's talked to me in my dreams, and Babaji said, you need to come to see me.
Again, so you repeatedly had dream about this house?
Yeah.
Babaji. Oh, that's amazing.
And I seen a dream about Babaji last time. I was in a bit of a difficulty, and Babaji came into my dreams, and Babaji says, I want you to come to see me. And when the Sunday came, I come here to see Babaji, and I said to Babaji, look, I've come here because I've seen you in my dreams and you told me to come to see you. Babaji said, that's right, I called you here.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, so I believe that now that I've come here, I've got a spiritual connection with Babaji. And I truly believe that Babaji is my murshid, and he's been helping me a lot, you know, through my problems and stuff like that, you know.
Can I just mention here that the word he mentioned twice, murshid, it's in many languages, in Urdu, Farsi, and Afghani version of Farsi, and in English, murshid means guru. It's also referred to as peer as well. Peer means old, the person who's older than you, who's got world experience, and who could guide you through your life. That's what murshid means.
That's right, yeah.
So, okay, carry on.
Yeah, so that's what it is. And I come here after like a couple of weeks. I'll still come here and I'll come to see Babaji and see how Babaji is. I know Babaji is not been well as well, and I've been coming to see him as well. Excellent. And also when I have some problems, I come here and I feel a lot better. I feel really calm, and I feel like there's a spiritual connection.
How did you feel before coming to see Babaji, and now after all these years? What has been the change in you?
I feel a lot better. There's a lot of things what I couldn't do. I didn't have a job first. Well, I was working part-time, but then obviously my profession, my career started improving. What I'm doing now, my transportation profession, what I'm doing, that improved. You know, everything else started improving. I have been having problems as well in between, but obviously when I come here, it improves a lot more. You know, so I feel a lot better.
Okay, but I've noticed there are other people with you today as well. Are they your family members?
Yeah, my mom and my sisters have come as well.
So how did they feel about your experiences of dreaming about Babaji, then coming here and seeing yourself in your dream? And how do they feel about the whole thing? Obviously they're here, they are.
They feel, I don't know, I think they just feel normal about it, because I think this is something what has been passed on through generations, through forefathers and stuff like that. Because I remember my dad used to say at some point that there's some sort of a spiritual connection, you know, within the family, which was actually given or passed down, I don't know, through the forefathers. So I believe that maybe there's something to do with that, but I'm not really sure.
All right,
You know,
okay.
so
Right. When you come here to see Babaji, and when you did have problems and Babaji helped you, could you tell us how he? We know that Babaji gives holy water to people and some dua for them to recite, depending on your faith, what background you have. I mean, we've had people, Muslim people here, saying that Babaji asked them to recite few surahs from Quran. Have you been asked by Babaji to do the same thing, or he just gave you the water and prayed for you himself?
yeah, the award Babaji has actually given me a kalam, Islamic kalam to read,
Okay.
which I have actually been reading, and which has actually helped a lot with the blessed water as well and everything, and it's helped a lot actually.
Okay.
I've been having a lot of problems actually, all sorts, like.
Yes.
I was in and out of hospital nearly every single week, like going to hospital, going to doctors. Actually, come to the point where my doctor actually said to me that, you know what, I don't know what to do with you. He was fed up of me, my doctor. He didn't know what to do with me because he says to me, I don't know what's wrong with you. My blood test, everything else is fine. He says, I don't know what to do with you. He said to me, just find another GP. So since I've been coming to see Babaji, I've noticed that I don't go to see my GP anymore.
Brilliant.
Only,
Saves you
I
going.
don't go to see my GP anymore because I don't need him.
Okay.
Yeah. If I have a cough or something like that, then it's a different situation.
We're just running out of time. I'm going to ask you a final quick question. Could you tell us what's your total bill per session when you see Babaji? How much do you pay Babaji?
My bill per session for Babaji is unexplainable because Babaji doesn't even charge anything.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the grand total of £0.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's
That's all I was
Yeah.
good. Would you like to add anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
All right.
Right, we're at Babaji's house today, Saturday the 27th of April, and as usual we've got some visitors wanting to tell us the stories and the experiences they had with Babaji, and these things go back for quite a few years, and I've got a couple of people here who are keen to tell us what they've done, what Babaji had done for them, how they got to know Babaji, and the issues that Babaji was able to help them with. Would you please tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Balavinda and I'm from Middlesbrough.
From?
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough. And you are?
My name's Dave Dawson from Birmingham.
From Birmingham. Okay. Go on, tell us. Start your story. You have to be quick because you have a lot to tell us, don't you?
Start coming 25 years ago. At that time I used to have nightmares. I used to feel that a black shadow used to come and sleep in our room.
Okay.
Knock on the door when the door was shut and all that. So it used to trail from the end of the bed.
Okay.
Used to crawl into the bed and everything.
Okay.
So we came to see Babaji, and Babaji, while we were waiting in the waiting room, and he was asking other people these questions. Do you get something that calls your name? Do you get somebody comes and wakes you up in the night? And all that. And I burst out crying. I said, everything that you ask in someone else, it happens to me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then Babaji gave me the water and I got better with
The
that.
holy book.
And nothing like that's ever happened.
How long did it take for you to get help from Babaji
6
until you got better?
weeks.
So within 6 weeks with Babaji's
Yeah, when
prayers
Babaji
and
gives
water.
us water for 42 days.
Okay.
And within that 42 days, I got better.
Okay, that's an amazing story. What other experiences you've personally had, or you experienced your family members or yourself having after that?
Yeah, then my sister came and she had spiritual thing with her.
Okay.
And-
And when was this? When did your sister come? Roughly
15 years
15
ago.
years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the problem
She
with
went
her?
everywhere and it didn't help.
Right.
And when she came to Babaji,
Okay.
and Babaji helped her out as well.
Okay. So what was her problem? What was she
When-
suffering from?
A spiritual,
The spiritual issues.
yeah.
Okay. And what was Babaji's verdict when Babaji saw your sister and talked to her?
They tried to get the spirit out of her.
So she was basically possessed.
Yeah.
Babaji said she was possessed. And when
From
she was
natural.
possessed, what kind of behavior was she
She used to get
expressing?
upset a lot.
All the times, yeah. Any other physical?
Yeah, that when she came to Babaji, Babaji tried to grab wherever it was.
Yes.
It was trying to escape away from Babaji.
The ghost was trying to escape away and moving around
yeah.
and flying around the room
Yeah.
and taking your sister with it.
With it, yeah.
Okay. And how did Babaji eventually manage to cure her?
With this Darval.
Darval.
Yeah.
And how long did it take for your sister to get better?
She only came a couple of times and she was
A couple of
better.
times, and after that, the ghost was
Gone.
and your sister was back to normal,
Yeah.
or showed significant improvement.
Yeah.
That is great. Okay, now let's move on to more recent days.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happened recently to yourself or your family members?
I was wearing one of these.
Rudrakshes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I came to Babaji. I wasn't feeling too well, and he told me to do the prayer that he always gives, Om Harim Kalim Namah Shivaya Om.
Okay.
And he said to me, start from Monday morning.
Yes.
So from 9 o'clock in the morning, I started to do that.
Yes.
He said, do it, even if you're walking, sitting, working. So I was constantly doing that. By 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yes.
my rash thing broke in 4 pieces.
Wow. And did you report that to Babaji?
I did.
And what did he say happened to you? He
He
knew
said
what happened.
Somebody did black magic.
Somebody tried to do black magic on you, and Rudraksh busted to stop that black magic happening to you. Okay. And when you told Babaji this story, he tells me that the story went on Facebook.
It did.
What happened then?
And then there was loads of people came forward because they never used to come forward before. They
Yes.
used to think maybe they've done something wrong.
Yes.
That's why they busted and they used to
Yes.
keep quiet.
Okay.
But I got the shock, and my daughter rang Babaji and told him, and they said, on Sunday, bring it with you and come down on Sunday. So when we did, Babaji was shocked to see it.
Okay.
It was broken 4 pieces.
Okay.
And then they recorded it in here, then I did an interview, and they put it on Facebook. And
Yeah.
then so many people come forward.
With the same story, saying the same thing happened to them?
Yeah.
And they didn't realize that Rudraksh potentially saved their lives, basically,
yeah.
of being subject of black magic or being possession and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they didn't make great deal out of the Rudraksh getting broken
they
or
used
busted.
to think maybe they've done something
Yeah,
wrong.
they've done something wrong.
wrong. I did at the beginning thinking, oh, what's happened here? Have I,
Yes.
what have I done wrong? Why is it broken? Because this Russia, they don't even break if you hammer it down.
Yes, they're very tough, aren't they?
Tough.
Yes. Great. Okay. Well, I noticed your sister your daughter is here today as well.
Yeah.
Has Babaji done anything for your daughter?
Yes, she had like a dark patches on the face
Okay. When was
And-
this?
last week.
Last week. So this is very recent.
Last Sunday we came.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Babaji noticed that she's got dark patches on her face.
Okay.
And loss of hair on the
Loss
side.
of hair. Okay.
Yeah. So on Monday, Babaji gave her some cream, and within the Monday till the Saturday.
So
you
that
can
was a few days ago, last Monday.
Monday,
Today
back
is Saturday. So
Saturday, and you can see a lot of difference.
a lot of this. So the patches have started to disappear.
Yeah, they've gone a lot lighter because
Lighter.
they've been there for a long time.
Right.
They've gone a lot lighter than before.
So the medicine Babaji gave her was made by Babaji himself, and it was sort of a cream,
Yeah.
like a lotion that she applied on her
And you
skin.
started to see the difference.
The difference.
Within the day.
Wow,
And now you can see a lot of difference is lightened it up so much.
that's amazing. What about her hair loss? You said she has hair loss as well.
She's been to the doctors and everywhere. They always said they've got this hair, this thing called about hair loss and all that. But
Some medical term that.
vitamins and things like that.
Okay.
But now Babaji's given her some cream to put on
Cream,
the hair,
right. And that's
that
going to get
has
sorted
started
out.
to help as well.
That's brilliant. It's basically the belief. If you believe what Babaji does to you
Does.
is going to work for you, it is bound to work.
Work, of
That is an amazing story.
It's how you believe Babaji.
That's right. That's right. That's brilliant. Would you like to add anything else? Is there anything else you would like to add?
That's it. I've told you enough.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you
Right.
very much, and
You too.
good luck to you. Hello, Babaji's house, 27th of April, Saturday. We've got a young lady and her father here, and I would like to ask her to tell us her name and tell us why she's come here today.
Hi, I'm Kiran, and I've come for my face medicine today.
Okay.
And hair medicine.
Hair medicine. What's wrong with your face?
I had like patch here
Yes.
and here as well.
Okay.
And since I've been using the medicine, it's getting better.
Right. When did you start using the medicine?
It's been a week today.
A week. And the medicine came from Babaji?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you seeing any improvements? Any?
Yeah, there has been improvement.
So it started working.
Yeah.
And you've come here today for more medicine.
Yeah.
So you believe that what Babaji has given you is working for you?
It's working, yeah.
Okay. Is there any other issues you'd like Babaji's help with today? I heard there are some other issues that Babaji wants to give you medicine for as well.
Yeah, my hair.
Okay.
Because you can see.
Right. Yes, I can see the hair loss. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
So I've come to get some hair medicine today.
Right.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, Babaji. Yes. So that's the only reason you're here today, to get more cream for your skin, the patches and everything,
Yeah.
and get some help with the hair loss as well.
Yeah.
And you're confident Babaji's medicine is going to help and rectify your issue.
No,
Okay, I'm just going to turn to Babaji. He wants to add a few words to that. Here we go, Babaji.
Well, see, I have been giving them medicine for years.
Yes.
See, it's all herbal. Some my guru gave me the ingredients, and some I dream that, and I always try those first on me.
Okay, so
Yes.
you test them on yourself.
Myself.
Okay.
Like, I've shown you that Asghar, he is
Yeah.
also completely bald.
Yes.
We tried on him, the hair grew.
Started
Right.
growing, yes.
Okay, I had marks on my face, so I made this medicine, and first I tried on me.
Okay.
Marks disappeared.
They disappear.
And secondly, they had the girl who came here,
Yes.
or the Jindi, granddaughter, she had a scar, she was going to get married. See?
Okay.
And when I saw her, and I told them, I said, look, can you wait for half an hour?
Yes.
She knows.
Half an hour.
Yeah, they waited for half an hour.
And
I went and made medicine for her.
Right.
See? Now she had a scar there, and she had a pimple there, all that.
Okay.
And told her to put it on for about 6 or 9 days,
Yes.
and it all disappeared in
Yeah,
2
it's
days.
completely disappeared.
In 2 days, all the scars and the imperfections just disappeared.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing
So
story.
I gave it to her. I gave it to many people, and
Yes.
all are very happy.
And they're all working. Brilliant.
And do it on Saturday. And main thing,
Yes.
why I don't make it, because the ingredients are very expensive, and I
Okay.
don't take money from anybody.
Okay.
And I only give it to the needy people,
Okay.
and especially the people who has been coming to me for years.
Yes. Yes. So without paying a penny towards a medicine that is costing you quite a bit of money,
Oh yeah,
you just do that for them.
because
That's brilliant.
I enjoy what I do, and like I said, I went to India with my walking stick and couldn't. That's the old lady there. She was wobbly. I gave my walking stick to her.
To walk.
Yes. And you won't believe it. The next day, my bells started getting better.
So you got stronger. You
Yes.
came to the
I believe
physical
in one
state
thing.
where.
Many people enjoy taking.
Yes.
I enjoy in giving, one.
That's
And
brilliant.
secondly, people say, oh, look at Baba. He drinks and he does this. No, it's a chillum. All those kids used to smoke chillum.
Yes.
Chillum, when chillum, there was a ganja, there was this, that, because they weren't doing it for enjoyment.
Yes.
They were with that. They had the link with him still.
Spiritual connection.
Yes.
It was
See?
the medium for them
Yes.
to connect to them.
And that's where the whiskey comes in. Now, just I have told you about the
Yes,
whiskey.
yes, he has.
See?
Yes, yes,
And many people now tomorrow will have a big crowd here. You know why?
yes.
Because they want to come and see the Christmas tree with the
Yes,
flowers.
yes.
And you will see there is flowers that all come up again.
Brilliant. Looking forward to that, Babaji.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Let me sit beside her.
Okay, Babaji. This is Babaji's house again
Nice to sit beside
on
Shaitan.
Sunday, 28th of April. And we've got more and more visitors coming in. And one of the visitors today is a lady with a heavenly voice. And she often sings a song which is Babaji's favorite song. And we are just about to hear that song again today.
लग जा गले हंसी रात लग जा गले के फिर हंसी रात हो न हो शायद फिर से जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो न हो शायद फिर से जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले से हमको मिली है आज ये घड़ियां नसीब से जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको करीब से फिर आपके नसीब में ये बात हो न हो शायद फिर से जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले से पास आइए कि हम नहीं आएंगे बार बार पास आइए कि हम नहीं आएंगे बार बार बाहें गले में डाल के हमें रोल जार जार आँखों से फिर ये प्यार की बरसात हो न हो शायद फिर से जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले से
Fantastic. Awesome.
Thank you very much.